Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Tanner and welcome to Crypto Bible. Now, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different in this video. It's not something that I tend to do quite often. I know that there's been quite a lot of panic in the community at the moment in regards to the crypto market at the moment, and obviously with Bitcoin too. There's been a lot of people kind of making their own assumptions of what they believe is going to be happening. Before I do get into the video, I just want to let you guys know that this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion. I'm just the guy on YouTube. And personally, I've been taking a look at Bitcoin all morning, and I'm just trying to find some kind of indicators to show that we are going to be making a reversal very soon. For some people that have been watching my videos over the past few weeks, I've been very bullish on the market. I was expecting us to get into mid to end July before we did see some kind of good price action. But I can completely get why people would be quite scared. In my opinion, I am still very bullish on the market. I do believe that there is still another high to be made in this market. It's just about being very patient. But again, it's just my opinion, not financial advice. So in this video, I am going to be showing you guys a little bit of my chart analysis. Now, I want you guys to know I'm not hugely technical when it comes to charts. I know a few things here and there. I'm gonna be using two certain indicators today, and I'll just be showing you guys a little bit of data as well, which to me all indicates that we are going to be making a bullish reversal very soon. I'll try and explain everything as I am going along, as I always do. I always try to make things very easy on this channel. So if anything does get too complicated, I'll try and slow myself down a bit. And like I said, I am not a professional when it comes to trading or chart analysis. This is just my own chart analysis that I have been doing and seeing within the charts. And I thought, why not do it? Seeing as a lot of people, are making a lot of assumptions right now, and they don't really know what's going on. So I'm going to give you my opinion, and then you guys can obviously just make of it what you will. So hopefully you can bear with me while I get everything sorted. I haven't really done a video like this in a while, but without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. What I will do, I will go to full screen so you guys can see the entire chart, just to make it easier for you. So this is the Bitcoin chart. Okay. Now, whether or not we are doing something like this, I do not know. It is still yet to be seen. What I have found that we have been finding good support around this level right here at around the 32,200 mark, pretty much where we are right now. We did bounce on there a few hours ago, bouncing on there since. We had a bounce here as well. I had a bounce there as well. Obviously, that capitulation that we had initially did go below it, and the 28,500 too. But to me, this has been some kind of really good support for Bitcoin in the past month or so. And it also does seem that we have been finding resistance along this trend line right here too. We have hit it once, twice, three times, and obviously four up there too. So to me, it could be something like this that we're doing. We could have a breakout very soon. If this is what we were doing, then we'd be expecting a breakout within the next few days. So we'd have to wait and see what happens. It has been getting tighter and tighter in there. So again, this is kind of like a little bit of a time thing. We just have to wait and see how it does play out. Obviously, if we do break below this level, what I would be hoping to see is for us to just kind of still stay above that initial 28,500 mark that we went to. I don't want to really be seeing us breaking below that. If we do, then obviously we'd have to reconsider everything. We'd have to rechart the whole thing and see what we are doing. However, I did decide to actually get some of my indicators out. I don't always use these, but I thought, why not use them this time just to kind of see what is going on. So right here, we have the relative strength index, okay? So the relative strength index basically indicates, it can give you some kind of idea of where the market is going. Usually, if we do go below 30 on the relative strength index, it does indicate that we are going to be having a bullish reversal, and it does show that the sellers are exhausted, and it shows that the price is oversold. So as you guys can see here, every time we do go below 30, we do tend to have some kind of big bounce up. Now, recently we did go below 30. This was a few weeks ago. However, what we have been seeing ever since then, I believe we have been seeing higher lows. Okay, so right here we can see that we have been seeing some higher lows along this relative strength index, which again does show me that a bullish reversal could be coming very, very soon. So as we can see, like I said, could even go there as well. We have been seeing higher lows all the way from the 8th of June actually. So it does seem to me like there has been a lot of accumulation going on within this chart within Bitcoin, and it can be quite obvious as well. We've been in this range for nearly 60 days now, so to me it makes sense. And for me to also see that we are making higher lows on the relative strength index chart does show that a bullish reversal could be coming, along with the fact that this is getting tighter in here as well. So it does make sense to me. Now we move over to the divergence indicator. Now this basically shows us whether or not an actual bullish reversal could also be coming. Okay, what tends to happen when you are seeing a bullish divergence is that if we are finding higher lows on the bullish divergence and we are getting lower lows on the actual chart, it does tend to mean that we are going to be getting some kind of bounce up. Now if we do take a look at the Bitcoin chart right here, and we go across like that, as you guys can see, we have been making lower lows in the Bitcoin chart within the last 2 weeks or so. However, if we go over to the divergence indicator, what we can see here is that we've been making higher highs. Okay, so to me, again, it's another indication that this chart is very oversold. This does show that sellers are exhausted, and usually when we are seeing the prices go lower, making lower lows, but the divergence indicator is making bullish divergences, it does show that the bulls are going to be stepping in and making a reversal. Okay, so we've obviously got 3 things right there to show that, you know, things are going to be getting better soon. Again, it is just my opinion. It's not financial advice. But as we can see, we have been getting quite a few different indicators to show that there's been a long period of accumulation, and soon enough, we could be breaking out to the upside. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to kind of show you was it's always good to go back in time a little bit just to see if we can find anything quite similar to what's going on right now. So what I did find with Bitcoin itself, let me just take all of these off the chart for you guys so we can see it easier. So if I zoom out of this, what we can see right here, okay, what we can see right here, right, is 1, 2, 3, and then we go sideways and then down, right? So we've got three highs there, 1, 2, 3, bit of sideways, and then we go down. And then we obviously consolidate for a bit. Now, what I actually found was that if we zoom out a little bit more, and we go over to here, this was back in August. And you guys can kind of tell that this does look very similar to what is happening right now. As you guys can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, sideways, down, and then we go sideways, and then look at the run we made after that. 1, 2, 3, sideways, down, accumulation, up. And if we go over to right now, so literally just get that pattern that we're looking at right there, it literally just looks like this right here. Just a smaller version of it. Again, 1, 2, 3, sideways, down, accumulation, and then hopefully we'll be seeing something that goes up a little bit more. So if I actually zoom out a little bit more for you guys again, just so you can see that one last time, let me take all that off the chart. Let's take a look at this pattern right here. 1, 2, 3, sideways, down, accumulation. 1, 2, 3, sideways, down, accumulation, explosion, right? So again, you know, whether or not we are doing something like that, that pattern does seem to be extremely similar to what we done last year as well. And sometimes it's always good to go back and try and find similar, because these cryptos do tend to follow suit of what they've done in the past. And to me, it seems like we did make 3 higher highs in that case. We then capitulated, accumulated, and then we went on to make more highs. And it does seem like we are doing that at this moment in time as well. So again, that's number 4, I suppose. It looks like we are having a big falling wedge, and the divergence indicator is showing a bullish divergence. The relative strength index is showing that the market is due to make a reversal. We've seen similar patterns in the past as well for Bitcoin. So again, where does that leave me? Well, there's one thing that we should always be looking at. Glassnode is a very, very good website which shows a lot of data and metrics for cryptos, especially Bitcoin as well. It can show us what people are actually doing, how many addresses are selling, how much is being withdrawn out of exchanges, outflows, inflows. It shows absolutely everything. Is great. So one thing I actually decided to do was go over to the Bitcoin exchange balance and see what's actually going on here. As we can see, back on the 17th of May is when we had our initial capitulation for Bitcoin. Now, whilst we were capitulating, as we can see, the exchange balances went up, which means whales began accumulating whilst we were capitulating. And as you can see here, we've been in this range for the last nearly 2 months, right? We've been in this range for the last 2 months. Whilst the prices have just been kind of going sideways and down, okay, this is when we capitulated a little bit more down to 28,500. As you can see, we had a big spike up there because whales were, again, accumulating. But what are we seeing right now, guys? We've had nearly 2 months of accumulation from the whales whilst Bitcoin was going down in price. So this black line right here represents the price. This represents the exchange balances. While Bitcoin was going down, the exchange balances were going up. While Bitcoin was just accumulating down here and going down even more, exchange balances were accumulating more Bitcoin. What are we seeing now? The exchange balances are now dropping. What does this indicate? We have not had this type of drop. We have not been at these levels ever since the 10th of May, around the 10th to 13th of May. What does this indicate? This indicates that whales are done accumulating. They are basically finished. They have filled their pockets at these prices. They have finished accumulating Bitcoin, and they are moving their Bitcoin out of the exchanges into their safe wallets, and they are now going to just store them safely and wait for all the price action to happen. So again, like I said, we accumulated whilst Bitcoin was capitulating, okay? We began accumulating. We have been accumulating for the past 2 months, whilst Bitcoin has just been stuck in this range and even dipped down a bit lower. As you can see, as we dipped, Bitcoin exchange balance went up. And then now, even though the prices seem a bit scary, we can see that the exchange balances are finally heading their way down. We haven't been at these prices ever since here back on the 13th of May, right? So we are going down. Everyone is moving their money out of the exchanges, meaning that they are storing them. They are not selling them. They are simply withdrawing them out of the exchanges and storing them in a safe wallet. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this could mean that they are done accumulating, and hopefully we are coming towards the end of this long range that we have been stuck in for a very long time. And it kind of all goes back to the very first thing that I showed you guys, right? Because if we do get this and we go across, we can see that we are just making, there you go, like this. Sorry guys, bear with me. As you guys can see, if we just do that, we are getting tighter and tighter within this falling wedge. And to me, it does look like we could be having a breakout very soon. And if we did, it would show that it would happen within the next few days, maybe next week. Okay, so, you know, it does seem like soon we are going to be having a breakout. What way is it going to be? I do not know. It's seeming like it's going to be bullish. Everything does point towards it. All the data, some of the chart analysis. As I said, this is not financial advice. I'm just a guy on YouTube. You know, I'm not someone who is a professional at chart analysis, but these are the things that I have found, and I found it pretty interesting as well. So we just have to wait and see how everything does play out. Hopefully we do see something within the next few days. Look, there's so many people that you can go on Twitter or YouTube and watch their chart analysis. The annoying thing is that everyone's going to have a different opinion. So many people are going to have a different opinion. One professional is going to say it's going down. One professional is going to say it's going up. So what do? Do you know what I mean? So, you know, with things like this, you do have to take them with a pinch of salt. To me personally, I've been bullish on this market for a while. Even if you take these things out of context and just take a look at the wider picture, other coins, OG coins like Litecoin, XRP, these guys haven't even made all-time highs yet. What kind of alt season do you call that? Do you know what I mean? What kind of bull run do you call that? Bitcoin's done its thing. Cool. Ethereum's done probably most of its thing. We've seen some altcoins pop off. Cardano, ADA, Matic. You know, we've seen these guys pop off as well. But, you know, the majority of the market have barely done anything. If this was the alt season, it's been the worst alt season we have ever had. Okay. Historically, when we have an alt season, guys, we see monstrous moves. If I just go to the actual XRP chart, you know, then you will actually realize what an alt season looks like, because right now we have definitely not seen anything like it. This is an alt season. Okay, moves like that is what happens when you are having an alt season, a bull run, an actual bull run. You see 1,700% moves in the market. We haven't seen anything like that yet, guys. Nothing like that. We're still stuck here. We haven't even gone past the all-time high yet for XRP. And historically, XRP has always performed in an alt season. I could say the exact same thing for so many other coins because they do. Add all of these together, in my mind, I simply cannot be bearish on this market. I will continue to be bullish until I am fully seen and told otherwise. But again, I have to say it, guys, it's not financial advice. It is just my opinion. But, you know, for all of the people that are panicking around there, you know, maybe you could watch this video and then still give your opinion, because I don't know, other people will see other things that could represent a bearish sign. People will see other things that still represent a bullish sign. So again, it's up to you guys to choose what you believe. But yeah, that's basically what I am seeing in the charts. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. It's been a little bit of a different one. We'll be sure to get another video out for you guys later on this afternoon, trying to cover some other news. But I thought it was really relevant to maybe just do an update video like this. I don't usually go so in depth to chart analysis because again, a lot of people can see in so many different ways, and you know, I'm not that type of channel for people to come on here and make decisions based off exactly what I am saying. However, I thought I would at least just give my opinion in this case and kind of back it up with some of the things that I've been seeing too. So hopefully you've been able to see it as well. Hopefully you've been able to learn something in this video too. I don't know, but let me know if you have in the comments below. If you've liked the video, please do leave a like down below. Comment your opinions, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you're joining the Discord. The link is in the description below. And yeah, guys, I'll see you very soon. Take it easy, people.